Something else I'm noticing, they really don't have the most black hole stopper so far, even without a BKB. I mean, with the BKB, there's actually nothing that stops it right now. But without a BKB, there is very little. So that's slightly concerning for Gorillaz-Pride in their draft.
Anti-mage.
That's an anti-mage. That's another hero that's good against lack of crowd control. You are picking an anti-mage into a Darkseer, and that wall is... got to be careful. Running through that wall, creating illusions, giving Darkseer and anti-mage themselves is dangerous. But I do like the anti-mage so far here. Darkseer is certainly a mana void target that he could like. Potentially Nature's Prophet as well. But that does give us more of an answer, kinda, on the Bounty Hunter. I mean, so this could be a position 5 Bounty Hunter even. Or it's... so I really don't know. I honestly don't know what to expect with the Bounty Hunter here. It could be position 5. It could be position 3. It could still be the 4. And then you have Enigma as the 3. So yeah, really not sure what they're going to go with in the end. Is there a reason they would really want him as an offlane instead?
Dire team ban.
Against a Nature's Prophet support, Bounty Hunter does not seem like he's going to have the greatest time, even if he gets pulled regen. So that would be my logic to suggest we're not going to see an offlane Bounty Hunter. And in fact, they do ban Beastmaster on the side of Gorillaz-Pride, so
10
they
seconds
have
remaining.
a similar belief there.
Dire team pick.
A Monkey King ban from Thunder Predator. Drow incoming. No, there is no Drow this game once again. Drow really has died off, at least from these last 3 days now.
10 seconds remaining.
I do have a lot of time to think about this.
5 seconds remaining.
Is there like an offlaner that's just that much better, though? I don't know if there is. Honestly, something like a Tidehunter doesn't feel too bad here for Thunder Predator. They needed another hero that just can really help create space for this anti-mage, so that's where Tidehunter actually doesn't make the most sense. Nothing's really coming to mind off the top of my head. This is where it would be nice to have the Dota 2 heroes up. Usually good about that on the other screen. Oh, you know what? Earthshaker. There we go. Arcana Earthshaker. Centaur's still there? Centaur is decent against Darkseer Surge. Almost kind of a counter to it in that help run away or chase after. Although their cores are very mobile with their blinks, both Ember Spear with the Remnants and Anti-Mage with blink. So maybe Centaur's value is not as high.
Radiant
like
team
Bristleback.
Shadow Shaman.
Okay, so they're going to go support in the end as their final pick. It's a Shadow Shaman. Give some more building, hitting presence. So I'm leaning towards more of the Enigma offlane with Bounty Hunter support. And having Enigma just truly lane. Because, again, just having Bounty Hunter lane against
10 seconds
Juggernaut
remaining.
Nature's Prophet does not sound fun.
5 seconds remaining.
Who is this guy talking to? I'm talking to you. I'm talking to chat. I'm talking to the people tuning in. Who else would I be talking to? That's a weird question to ask. You're weird.
Huskar.
That's a
Now
Huskar,
select
ladies and
your
gentlemen.
heroes.
Yay. That is a Huskar. And it's going to be Control X and Control V playing. He played the Morphling last game.
Yo, this guy has no chill, man.
But I assume he's going to end up mid, though. And yeah, pretty good into that Ember Spirit. They do not have a lot of burst. So yeah, Huskar does feel really good here, looking at it now. Huskar feels really good. Wow. Yeah, their burst on Thunder Predator side is not that great. And talked about the lack of lockdown on Gorillaz-Pride side, which so Huskar doesn't necessarily bring that. That's still a concern for me from their perspective. But Thunder Predator isn't necessarily overflowing with lockdown. Although they kind of are. They do have a Shadow Shaman, and they have a Black Hole Enigma that, man, even without a BKB, this is going to be a rough game to stop black holes from him. Like, he has a lot of freedom. So it is going to be Frank playing the Enigma. Bounty Hunter will be in the hands of Attune, who's, again, it still sounds weird to say, but he is their support player. Schofield's that carry. So they do go with the offlane Enigma, which, like I was talking about, into a Nature's Prophet, could certainly handle it a bit better. Both teams definitely have a worrisome mark, though. The lack of burst to kill Huskar is concerning for the Dire team, for Thunder Predator. The lack of lockdown to deal with an anti-mage and black hole stoppage is the concern for Gorillaz-Pride. Let's see what they do about it. I will say the lack of lockdown is a little easier to address with items, whereas the lack of burst, you're kind of...
Prepare for battle.
I don't think we're going to see Dagons here on the side of Thunder Predator. Or it could be. Obviously, if we have a game 3, you never know. Mars? Yeah, Mars is not an option. Not yet, at least. Honestly, I expect Mars to be available after the patch.
You are most gracious.
Which,
Ding, 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 mother...
which is supposed to happen after these qualifiers wrap up. And don't know the exact time and day. Valve time, after all, but I'd believe it'd probably be at the end of the weekend, honestly. But we'll see. So did Enigma... Okay, Frank is actually planning to go mid. So, yeah, they do not want Jamari matched up against, unless he's just here for the
30
deny.
seconds to battle.
He might just be here for the deny, actually. I was kind of running up. So, trying to get the bounty rune down here is Ember Spirit, but with Sand King, it's a little more difficult. Done at the same time. And it's a 3-for-1 bounty rune favoring Pride. Alright, so we do have a lot of movement early on. Trying to make an idea of what's going to happen here. Anti-Mage is going bottom, so they are going to have, they are going to have Enigma matchup against Huskar, and that certainly makes sense. Again, it's Ember Spirit's not a matchup that likes it, so Enigma could handle it a bit better. Certainly. See, he's got the Soul Ring and a Midas queued up. Yeah, this really does feel like a game where he just, I don't know about going to Auras. I think he could just go straight BKB even, let alone blink BKB, and basically say that you don't have a way to stop me, so we're going to take advantage of that. But we'll see what he goes for. Let Bounty Hunter maybe build the auras, things like Vlad, Solar Crest, etc. This game, Pipe and Crimson Guard, they're both decent. So yeah, we'll see what Attune decides to go for. Oh, now Enigma's bottom lane as Huskar came, and now Huskar's going to TP back to the mid lane. So Schofield is like, oh crap, now I have to deal with Huskar. Musical lame's a heavy theme here. South American region. What is happening down here? This is Attune trying to deal with Sword, who's cutting the creep wave way behind the tower. Nice job juking with the tree. Runs right on by, pops a mango. Gonna get the next creep wave. Sand King's also here. In fact, they might turn on the tune.
Bottom
He does
tower
not
is
have a
under
Shadow
attack.
Walk yet. He's level 1.
Radiant's
And he
middle
is
tower under
dead.
attack.
Very far. Oh, once this kill gets it, gonna take some tower hits. Sword. One more would kill him. Yes. The last one goes off. Moose could not de-aggro the tower in time. And honestly, at that point, he probably was fine dying. I think that was actually almost on.
Dire's bottom
Not
tower
100%
is
on
under
purpose,
attack.
but yeah, he gets full mana, full life. It's given to the Dire team as a whole. And he's going to come back and, in fact, he's going to port mid lane. Yeah, so very likely on purpose anyways. And to match up against Enigma now, so the musical lanes continue as Huskar walks towards bottom. Got an Observer Ward even on him. Ember Spirit's 13-0 up here at the top lane. Juggernaut, though, 14-3, so it's favoring Juggernaut slightly. As bottom lane, that's a tune going down again.
Honor your sacrifice.
Huskar credit for the kill. Burning Spear's adding up. And he's going to go right back to the mid lane because Enigma came bottom with the TP. No, he didn't come with the TP. He actually walked. So Huskar's going to walk mid. He actually doesn't have a TP on him currently. I feel like a misplay there. He could have picked one up from the side shop, considering how much movement's happening, but
Dire's
Enigma
middle tower is
heading
under
now
attack.
back to the mid lane. Sal TP's in up here.
Spared you future
Jamari,
wrongs.
who's now in a safe lane. So are we ever going to see this is ridiculous. So he's walking by. Is he delivering a TP? Please, he doesn't have a
Double
TP.
damage.
He's going to pick up a DD along the way. They actually did a facepalm there.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But Enigma and Bounty Hunter are now here, and mid lane is literally open. No one is mid lane right now. Oh boy. Bottom lane Huskar. Oh, the save from Sand King is not enough in the end. Frank gets credit for the kill on Enigma. Very close call right there. Moose doing what he can.
Dire's middle tower
Sword
is
did
under
cut the
attack.
creep wave in the middle, so technically he was mid, but more damage going to happen on the tower as Huskar. He'll TP to the mid lane, and something tells me Enigma. Oh, look at that. He's coming mid. 5-minute bounty runes, Attune. He is going to pick it up. The sentry's here as well, and Attune's going to go down. The Ion Shell even just ticks him down, so sentry or not wouldn't have really mattered. Excel gets picked off at the top lane, trying to protect the bounty runes. Jamari, he might get a second one out of this, says Juggernaut. Kill ward up on the cliff. Good placement, keeping it away, and Ush,
Dire's bottom
he's going to
tower
survive.
is under
Well played.
attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Mid lane, Huskar in trouble. Off the stunts hitting. There's a Janata attack.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Steal some of your gold. Oh, down here is Schofield.
Dire's bottom tower
Glance at the
is
net
under
worth
attack.
now, and well, it is favoring the Radiant. It's really, a lot of it is Frank, or a sword, excuse me, on Darkseer. He's having free reign. He just keeps running to different lanes and cutting creep waves, and it doesn't seem like that Thunder Predator can do much about it. In fact, Sand King's still chasing Schofield over here,
Dire's bottom tower
where he
is under
forces a
attack.
shrine. Mid lane, Rasta with the shackles, running in. TP play is not in time from Excel. However, it will be in time for the turn kill. On to Bounty Hunter. Darkseer's going to have a Helm of the Dominator soon enough. There's been so many lane swaps this game. This is absurd. This was really reminiscent of the first game of today, the previous series.
Your place is here. No, 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 no.
I guess Juggernaut for Ember Spirit has been one of the traditions in this game. Enigma's almost level 6. He's going to get level 6 right here. He's setting up for it. You can tell.
Dire's middle tower is under
Except the
attack.
problem is he's not getting level 6. Oh, boy. Let's go back
Dire's
to it.
middle tower
He
has
needs something to
fallen.
die. Malphus, it hits. Attune running him down. And actually, no black hole needed. It's going to be enough for maybe Sprout. Defensive play excel. Oh, the jukes are almost real. Not in time, though. Prada, he goes down to Sword elsewhere. And both Attune and Frank are very low in the mid lane. In fact, Sword's coming over. He is not going to be able to find Attune, though. And he wants to farm these Eidolons. Good spread
Radiant
coming out.
are scanning.
That's actually a pretty good micro. Printing the free farm. Radiant scans the shrine area. Look at Nature's Prophet. He's going over here, hoping that's where Enigma was headed, but he actually TP'd back to base. Battle Fury check on Anti-Mage. He's got the Ring of Health. Brown boots. Still plenty of ways to go, but he's working on it. Darkseer has his Helm of the Dominator finish, though, and what did he pick up? A Centaur, of course. He's going to come bottom with it. Anti-Mage
Radiant's courier
got
has
his level
been
3
killed.
blink as, oh, the Radiant Courier gets taken out there. There's at least a Wraith Band that I saw on it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Omni-Slash ready for Juggernaut. He might go for it. Oh, Ember Spirit going to Remnant away, so never mind.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Bottom tower goes down with
Dire's
the
bottom
push
tower
of
is under
Darkseer and
attack.
Sand King.
Dire's structures are fortified.
The universe.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Attune cannot stop. No points in Shuriken toss. Shuriken.
Thou art denied.
Just love saying it like that. Darkseer. Okay, well, that's a black hole.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And it is a dead Darkseer. To kill Darkseer, he has an Arcane Rune active as well, so very worth it to make that play. And Enigma also has a Hannah Midas now. What is Juggernaut going for? Going for the active build early on. Jamari being spun on. Couple of auto attacks should do him in. He has a Hex
Radiant's
as well
top
as
tower
Shackles.
is under attack.
Excel, Sprout ready to
Dire's
go.
top
Gonna get the
tower is
vision.
under attack.
There's the Hex. Short duration. Courier flying in as well. Need to be careful with that Courier.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
All right,
attack.
gonna be distraction, but now Rasta realizes. All right, you got me. Tag, you're it. So Juggernaut eventually able to run him down, and
Seeds of fortune.
even with that death on
Dire's
Darkseer,
top
he's
tower
still
is
top
under
farm of the game.
attack.
That kind of shows you how
Radiant's
far ahead he
bottom
was. Otherwise, I
tower
say
has
that
fallen.
Enigma takes over now. But what a life break, that range, man. Bounty Hunter is nearby, but Darkseer, he's got the wall. No vacuum, though. He's going to wall this. Nope, he's going to Ion Shell.
Thou seest
Huskar
me
trying to run
not.
away from Attune as the Midnight Pulse comes down. There's the wall. Does get an illusion out of it. The net as well from the Troll. And he gets the kill. Well played by Sword. As Bounty Hunter off to the side. Cannot get this kill by himself.
The wood.
Cell is in trouble. Sprout play. Mana Void to finish him.
The scales
Dire's top tower
balanced.
is under attack.
Those drums. Courier's still there for 15 more seconds. So, yeah, that Courier death really hurting the Radiant team right now. God, this Darkseer, though, man, he's going to have a mech as well.
Radiant's top tower is
Doesn't
under
even
attack.
have boots yet. Jamari Remnant behind him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The very aggressive vision from the Dire team. A couple of really deep wards that they've placed. Oh, that Courier. Ember Spirit was thinking about it. Ember Spirit wanted that
Dire's
Courier
top
snipe
tower
again, but
is under attack.
not able to make it happen. Top tier 1 going to be pushed. And easy one at that, especially with the Darkseer nearby. There's the
Dire's
boots
top
delivered to
tower has
Darkseer, so
fallen.
that's the full Arcane boots now. Keep this going. Medallion picked up a Nature's Prophet. Definitely giving them some Roshan fighting earlier on, too. Is Black Hole ready? It is, but he might be in trouble instead. Frank cannot get out of the spin, and he just dies. He went to throw a Midnight Pulse down, and they just ran at him. Those drums finished on Juggernaut, so he is fast. As Huskar is picked off way down at the bottom lane. Schofield finishing the job. Shadow Shaman and Bounty Hunter both there. Bounty Hunter is level 6 now, so that I'm guessing that was a track kill.
Bargain hunting.
I suppose it wouldn't say.
Dire's top tower.
Top tier
has
2
fallen.
goes down though as well. So I really haven't felt much impact from the Huskar this game, but Juggernaut certainly is getting a lot of farm. Battle Fury just purchased, though, by Anti-Mage, so keeping an eye on that. There is a Blink Dagger, though, on Sand King, and then I also saw the Armlet? Yeah, the Armlet finished on Huskar, so very good items for both teams being picked up. Well,
Dire's middle tower is under
Jamari
attack.
more so flying across the middle as mid lane, speaking of it, Arcane Rune on Bounty Hunter. He's got the tracks all up all over the place, sure you can coming out. Bounty Hunter, though, they have Dust, of course, and he's in a bad spot now. The wall's put down. Bounty Hunter certainly dead. Prada with the shackles, but there's not really any damage follow-up. What are you doing, Prada? There was only the Enigma there. Buyback from the Bounty Hunter. Wow. Tier 2 tower goes down. Schofield having a blink away. Does have Mana Void. Pops counter spell. Omni Slash is ready. He's going to blink out of the shrine. Here's that Roshan we're talking about, though. Again, Medallion on Nature's Prophet. Help take it out. I think Thunder Predator has a good idea, though. And yeah, they have Black Hole. Certainly they wouldn't mind defending this. Atuna's caught, however. And remember, this will be a dieback if he goes down. How far do they chase, though? Gotta be careful. Overextending. Huskar's, well, he's getting low. That's Huskar, though. God, those armlet toggles. Every time, man. So scary. Huskar does pick up the Aegis, so now the Radiant team, what am I finding? There's that Blink Dagger of Sand King, catches a tune, and it certainly is going to be a dieback. He's out for 50 seconds. As, who is this over here? That's Jamari. They see him? Jamari! Oh, man, if Sand King gets that stun, that's a kill, but he manages to remnant out in time.
Fall before us.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Rasta pushed up too far. He's got his wards. He's not going to get the place, though. He just dies instead.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The material played does truly matter.
Dire's middle tower has
Why are there
fallen.
F's in chat?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, my stream seems fine. Anti-Mage cutting the creep wave, though, in the mid lane. Moose, gonna catch him. Follow-up, though, not gonna be here, it looks like, so. Unless, oh, Osh with the perfect time! He knew exactly where he was blanking. The Wrath of Nature even coming through as well. He burst him down with the Omni Slash. They do lose Darkseer over here, but now Frank, can he TP out in time? Yes, just barely gets out of there some way, somehow. Bounty runes are up, by the way, at 15-minute mark. Need to be picked up. That was so well played by Ush. Precisely knew where Anti-Mage was blinking to and happened to be absolutely correct. They're going for the melee racks already. This is 16 minutes into this game. Well, that was, he did use Black Hole, by the way. In fact, Enigma's too far. What are you doing, buddy? The whole sacrifice and make them take a couple more seconds to kill our racks strategy, I suppose. See them continue to try to cut this creep wave, but Darkseer ports in. And they are going to at least be able to get the range tracks, and they're going to go top lane. Oh no, backdoor is kicking in though. So they did cut the creep wave enough. You see Darkseer trying to protect it now to bring it back in. Huskar, remember, he still has the Aegis as well, so not too concerned about dying here. As, uh-oh, Jamari's caught. Life break in. Remnant, whew, just in time again. Inner fire only level 1. Black Hole still well on cooldown. 110 seconds.
Be ensnared in fire.
Dire's
It's a tier
top
3
tower
tower
is
kill.
under attack.
At the top lane now.
Dire's top
Backdoor
tower has
again, though.
fallen.
Anti-Mage is on point of cutting these creep waves.
Dire's top
However,
barracks
they
are
do
under
get creeps in
attack.
the mid lane, I believe, and the Rax are now susceptible. Jump in once again into Damari. This time he doesn't have a remnant. The wall's put down. He's so freaking slow as Huskar gets picked up, but Damari will survive in the long run. Huskar coming back up. Good job focusing on the
Dire's
objectives,
top
that is, from
barracks has
G-Pride,
fallen.
as they're going to take out their second set of racks, and we're
Dire's
only
top
17 and a half
barracks
minutes
has
into this game right now. So Gorillaz-Pride trying to close out this series, already up 1-0. What would be advancing on to the grand finals here at the South American qualifiers.
Dire's
Of course,
top
losers
shrine
still in
is
it.
under attack.
Just has a little more battling to do. Anti-Mage, though, cutting the creep waves, and Schofield continues to farm. This is one of those games that you're up 2 sets of racks at 17 and a half minutes. You feel good normally,
Dire's
and I'm
top
sure they
shrine
feel
is
good,
under
but
attack.
Anti-Mage, of course, a hero that you're never overly confident against, ideally, considering he is top farm in the game.
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
Sand King keeps trying to catch him. Oh, they might here. Nope. He's a little too far away now. Let's go field the full-on distraction. Whoa. Xell's rooting up. That's a life break and a half. Hail Mary.
Radiant's top tower is under
Schofield
attack.
just simply walking away. Pops counter spell the last second. Those ticks, not going to be enough. He pops a shrine. Nobody ends up dying there. They kill the Rasta Wars after the fact. Oh, that was scary. It's going to be the last outer tower, though, destroyed, favoring G-Pride.
Dire's bottom
Dragonlance
tower
finishing
has
Huskar
fallen.
now. Okay, he's on level 10 still. I guess that's actually pretty under leveled. 15 on Anti-Mage.
Dire's bottom tower is under
They're
attack.
going tier 3. They're going to ultimately try to go for Mega Creeps here, I guess. Why not? They don't have Aegis anymore, but there is a Black Hole.
Dire's
So I don't know.
structures are
It's
fortified.
BKB Black Hole for Enigma. They are going to spread, of course. This seems almost a little too unnecessary, though, and especially considering Schofield is just going to continue cutting these creep waves. Really just on point. Now they catch Damari. Sand King. He is able to remnant away, though. Backdoor protection once again kicking in, and G-Pride almost a little lost as far as what to do. 20-minute bounty rune spawn. He's Schofield. He's just farming ancients. He's going to pick up these bounty
Dire's
runes.
bottom tower is under attack.
I guess, okay, they are able to take off the backdoor for now once again. The mid lane pushed in. Oh, the Black Hole, the BKB. It's not going to be stopped. They catch Juggernaut as well as Huskar. Juggernaut, he's dead. 46 seconds. He couldn't even out me. But the big counter epicenter from Moose. They take out both of the supports. Juggernaut staying dead, however. Is this enough firepower? They take out the tier 3. Schofield, mana void in hand ready.
Dire's bottom
No one
barracks
really
is
that
under
low on
attack.
mana, though, so this could be Mega Creep still, even despite a really solid Black Hole. And that's it, apparently. They just call GG, not even going to give it a fighting chance. Gorillaz-Pride is able to take Game 2, and they
Dire's
take the
bottom
series
barracks has fallen.
and are advancing
Radiant's
on
now
to the grand
have Mega
final. So, again, this is likely what could be a rematch for sure. Would not be surprised. But Gorillaz-Pride has to feel so good for now. One step closer now to qualifying for the minor. They looked good. They looked good at points. Not going to lie, you know, there was obviously some sloppy play throughout, and the whole lane swapping back and forth was fun and amusing to watch. But a team that certainly deserves a victory, and excited to see how they do tomorrow in the grand finals. Thunder Predator, though, going to be bumped down to the lower bracket, where they're going to be taking on their opponents down there. And then the winner of that, of course, advancing on to then the grand finals to face Gorillaz-Pride. So there you go. There you go for the South American region. That's what we have to look forward to. All right, though. I think that's going to do it for tonight as far as the SA coverage goes. StarLadder Minor qualifying event. Had some fun casting it, and as always, shout out to my co-caster that was here earlier, Naxos, but unfortunately having those computer issues happening and unable to join us for that second game. But it was a fun series nonetheless. Glad to be casting it, and excited to be back tomorrow for what will be the lower bracket finals, then followed by the grand finals. Always something knowing that your casts are going to lead to a team ultimately qualifying. It makes it that much more hype. So definitely super pumped for that, as always, the South America region. But we are going to be wrapping up for tonight. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you as always for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Follow myself on Twitter at BreakyCPK, and enjoy that new Arcana Earthshaker in the meantime for those that can afford it. Apparently plenty of people can, because, dear God, that Battle Pass is doing so well this season. Prize pool is pretty ridiculous right now. That's good to see, though. It's pretty awesome to see. Can't wait for that, of course, down the line. But we have several events before we get to that point. All right, I'm at the rambling on point. Thank you once again for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow for some more South American coverage. I believe Southeast Asia should be starting here in the decent future. In fact, let me double-check on that. It looks like, in about 4 hours from now, so a little bit longer than I hoped. Actually, no, it's about 7.5 hours from now, so I really oh, no, 4 hours, 4 hours. There we go. 4 hours from now is when Southeast Asia will be taking place. All right, see you next time. Tomorrow, that is. Peace.